All right, y'all. Listen. I just got all of this news all at once. So we're going to do different slides about this housing crisis because it's really going on around the world. Let's do it. So for all my people in Philly, that's right, Philly, rents are so high and housing vouchers are hard to get. So Philly is giving renters cash. In this article, that's courtesy of NPR, meet Angie Atkins. She's 37. She lives with her two children in an apartment in Northwest Philadelphia. She has been on a wait list for a federal housing voucher, which would help subsidize her rent for about 7 years. Yeah, no, you heard me right. 7 years. That's ridiculous. So, of course, with any type of initiative to help you guys pay your rent, you must have the income under a capped amount, which makes no sense right now because guess what? We're in a housing crisis. But people in Philly, there is a program that they have started, and it seems to be helping people maintain housing. So that's the upbeat story. Let's move on. All right, now we have a different type of story. It's been a rough ride for this couple with their dog. They are in Denver. Yes, Denver, Colorado. They were evicted, and now they have the staying, and no one, even with them working full time, no one is willing to rent to them. They have been living out of their car with their dog for a while, just trying to secure housing. Both working, filling out applications, but as soon as they get to that question, have you been evicted? And they have to say yes. They get denied or they cannot even continue the application. Now, she goes on, in the article, it goes on to explain that she did have to take off from work for her mental health, which we all should empathize with because the stresses of life can become overwhelming. And she does have a Section 8 rental assistance voucher. But even with the voucher in Colorado, she has the stain on her and her husband, and no one will rent to them. It's so sad. In other news, in Toronto, landlords are listing one-bedroom units for $2,495 a month on an average. That is her astronomical amount. But that's what we're seeing. While average roommate rents in the Providence are a monthly $1,099. So if a person is in need of housing and can find a significantly less than likely, they can find somewhere to go. Okay. But the biggest issue that they are facing in Toronto with this roommate issue, access to the kitchen is only allowed 2 to 3 times a week when the landlord is home because it's on the main floor of the house. So, if you want to cook you something in the kitchen, you got to wait till the landlord there. And you only allowed in there 2 to 3 times, even though you almost paying $3,000. We got to make this make sense. On to the next story. In Chicago. Yeah, that's right. Chicago. They are evicting migrants from shelters. Yeah, I just read that right. From shelters. I didn't know you could get evicted from a shelter. Whew. It says that Chicago has begun evicting some migrants from its shelters, a controversial policy that had been delayed for months, but appeared haphazard, a migrant told NBC News on Monday. Migrants who have been evicted, as well as those who are facing a rapid approaching deadline, said there has been a widespread confusion about the process and frustration with being forced to leave while they still lack the resources to find their own place to stay. I just want the migrants to know that we feel you, because us as American citizens have no place to stay either. Yeah. So as always, guys, I'm Dominique Nash. We're again reporting on the housing crisis of 2024. Make sure that you follow that hashtag and also share, like, and comment and save this video. We have a huge problem and it seems to only be getting worse. Let me know in the comments exactly how you feel about each state and each issue that it presents. I'll see you guys later.